The BMW M1000RR is one of those motorcycles that doesn't just turn heads, it stops people in their tracks. This superbike carries the legendary M badge from BMW, a badge that has long represented the highest level of performance in the automotive world. Seeing that badge on a motorcycle for the very first time was a game changer, and today, we're going to explore every single detail of what makes the M1000RR so special. By the end of this review, you'll know exactly why so many riders consider it the ultimate superbike of power and precision. The first impression of this motorcycle is absolutely breathtaking. Finished in racing blue metallic, it reflects light in a way that shows off the aggressive lines of the fairing and the muscular presence of the frame. This color is not just a paint job, it's a statement. It highlights the racing DNA and heritage that BMW has poured into this machine. From the very front, the asymmetric headlights immediately tell you it's a BMW. The sharp front fairing is complemented by aerodynamic winglets, which aren't just there to look futuristic but actually play a vital role in keeping the bike planted on the ground at high speed. At 300 km/h, those small carbon fiber winglets produce enough downforce to give the rider confidence that the bike will remain stable even in extreme conditions. Looking closely, you'll notice how BMW has used carbon fiber throughout the design. The wheels are lightweight carbon, the bodywork has multiple carbon components, and even the smallest parts are crafted to save weight. Every single gram that could be removed without compromising safety has been engineered out of the M1000RR. This focus on lightweight design translates directly to how the bike feels on the road. It is agile, sharp, and almost telepathic in the way it responds to rider input. At the heart of the M1000RR is a 999cc inline four-cylinder engine that produces an astonishing 212 horsepower. This isn't just about raw numbers, it's about how that power is delivered. BMW has used its shift cam technology to adjust valve timing, meaning you get smooth, usable torque at low revs, and an explosive burst of power when you climb higher in the RPM range. The engine screams to over 15,000 RPM, giving you a soundtrack that feels like it belongs on a MotoGP grid. Twist the throttle and you're rewarded with acceleration that can launch you from 0 to 100 km/h in under 3 seconds. That kind of speed puts the M1000RR in supercar territory, but with the added thrill of being exposed to the elements, feeling every vibration, and hearing every roar. But what makes this motorcycle truly stand out is not just speed, it's the control that comes with it. BMW has equipped the M1000RR with some of the most advanced electronics in the industry. You have multiple riding modes including rain, road, dynamic, race, and pro. These modes fine-tune the throttle response, suspension, and traction control to match the environment. In wet conditions, you can ride with confidence knowing the bike will help you stay safe, while on the racetrack you can unleash its full potential with minimal interference. The bike also includes features like launch control, wheelie control, and a pit lane speed limiter. These are things you usually see only in full race machines, but BMW has made them available to anyone who rides this superbike. Sitting on the M1000RR feels like stepping into the cockpit of a fighter jet. The 6.5-inch TFT display is crisp, bright, and customizable. It shows you everything you could possibly need: speed, RPM, lap times, lean angle, riding modes, and much more. The handlebars put every control right at your fingertips, so you can focus on the road or track ahead. The riding position is aggressive but balanced, making you feel like part of the machine rather than just a passenger on top of it. Comfort is always a question with superbikes, and while this machine is clearly designed for performance first, BMW hasn't forgotten about rider ergonomics. The seat is firm but supportive. The handlebars are positioned in a way that doesn't completely destroy your wrists during shorter rides, and the overall geometry allows for enough comfort to enjoy spirited rides on public roads. This isn't the kind of bike you'd take on a cross-country tour, but for city rides, weekend trips, and track days, it strikes a surprisingly good balance between comfort and performance. Performance on the road is nothing short of exhilarating. Every twist of the throttle feels precise and controlled, the braking system is razor-sharp, and the suspension adapts to keep the ride smooth even when you're pushing hard. The M carbon brakes provide stopping power that feels unshakable. The carbon wheels reduce unsprung weight, improving handling and making cornering feel effortless. Combined with the lightweight frame, this gives you a sense of connection with the road that is almost impossible to describe until you've experienced it. On the racetrack, the M1000RR transforms into something entirely different. It feels like it belongs there, ready to attack corners with laser precision. The electronics help you maximize performance without taking away the thrill of riding. Traction control cuts in when needed, wheelie control keeps the bike steady, and the quick shifter allows seamless gear changes without losing momentum. It's as if the bike is always one step ahead of you, predicting your movements and responding instantly. This level of engineering creates a sense of confidence that allows riders to push their limits while still feeling safe. What sets the M1000RR apart from many other superbikes is the fact that it combines beauty, performance, and technology in such a complete package. Many bikes excel in one area. Maybe they look fantastic but lack comfort, or maybe they are fast but not particularly beautiful. The BMW manages to check every single box. The racing blue metallic finish ensures it looks just as good parked outside a cafe as it does flying down a racetrack straightaway. The engineering ensures it performs at the very top of its class. And the electronics ensure that even riders who aren't professionals can still enjoy the thrill without constantly fearing they'll lose control. When you ride the M1000RR, it doesn't just feel like you're on a motorcycle, it feels like you're part of something bigger. It's the culmination of decades of BMW's racing heritage, brought together in a single machine. Every ride feels like a special event. Even if you're just riding through city streets, the roar of the exhaust, the sharp handling, and the sheer presence of the bike make you feel like you're part of a race. And then there's the sound. The titanium exhaust system produces a note that is pure adrenaline. It's not just noise, it's a symphony of mechanical precision. At low revs, it growls with authority, and as the revs climb higher, it transforms into a scream that sends chills down your spine. Every gear shift, every throttle blip, every deceleration is accompanied by a soundtrack that makes the experience unforgettable. Owning a BMW M1000RR isn't just about having a fast motorcycle. It's about being part of an exclusive club of riders who understand and appreciate the art of engineering at its highest level. This is a bike that reflects passion, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of perfection. It's a bike that pushes you to become a better rider because it demands precision, respect, and focus. In conclusion, the BMW M1000RR in racing blue metallic is not just another superbike. It's a masterpiece of design and engineering. It blends raw power with refined technology, aggressive looks with practical features, and thrilling speed with control and safety. For riders who dream of experiencing the absolute pinnacle of performance motorcycles, this is it. Whether you're on the racetrack chasing lap times or simply cruising through the city, the M1000RR makes every